Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and that means you are too. Thank you for joining us. It's Tom and Steve on The Local Show. Steve, you hanging in there? You ready for fall? You autumnal equinox guy?
You asked a whole lot of questions there.
Yes.
Hanging in there, yes.
Yes, you are.
Ready for fall is fine. Fall is not my problem. It's what comes after fall that is my problem.
Right.
There's just nothing there for me. Now, I am a little excited. I am rigged. I'm going to go chase some salmon here soon.
Very good.
I don't know when exactly because we're so flipping busy. We have a lot going on personally and in
I'll be up
business.
there. I'll be up there tonight.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going up to the tailwater for a wedding reception.
Okay, you know what? You'll see some big tall guy falling in the river. It'll probably be me. I've got that going. And then when that kind of winds down, then the walleye come in, Oneida Lake and in the river and stuff.
Yeah. I'd like to do that with you.
Yeah, I didn't catch a lot of fish this year.
No.
Part of the reason
you were busy on vacation.
No, the real problem is my wife. Let's be honest here.
She likes to swim.
Steve, you're live. on air.
But you know why I'm saying this? She doesn't listen to the show. So because she likes to go on the boat.
Right.
But she wants to go where it's like protected and you have a place to swim. And the fish are like, we're not going here. This is protected. Then there's people swimming. So
right. You know what that is? You know what they call that? No, they call that a safe harbor.
Yes. What a transition, Tom.
It's a safe harbor.
That was fabulous. Funny you should mention that.
Yes.
Been hanging out with John lately, and some people know because we've said it before. John is certainly they're a client, but he's also my golf partner and a friend, and he's becoming a better golfer. Mm-hmm. And I haven't been, so that challenged me a bit. Right. But if you haven't done your stuff, like we're just finishing up right now, Judy and I were doing our stuff. If you haven't put the home in a trust, if you haven't set things up properly, it's not going to end well.
No.
In respects to where your assets are going. People say, "Well, I have a will." That's nice, which means you're going to pay 5% in probate. You're all these things you don't want to happen. When you get a plan, when you get people that know what they're doing, like the folks at Safe Harbor, it's just the way to go. And they ask great questions.
How do you get to them?
You get to them at safeharborwillsandtrust.com. You can also call them. They have a phone, Tom. They're in the big area code, 315-370 9977 370-9977. Drop up a line the weekend. They probably won't answer or an answering service, but just leave a message or go online and just say, hey, let's have a conversation. They're terrific.
Great. SafeHarborWillsandTrusts.com. Okay, Joe Bright's back on the show with us. He's the owner of Duncan Bright Furniture. How are you, Joe?
I'm great, Tom. Hello, Steve. How are you guys doing?
We're
very good.
Tom, some people call him Joe. Some people call him Mr. Bright.
Nobody calls me that.
I happen to know there's a new resident on the planet Earth that's going to be calling him Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, and that's my daughter.
Oh, you have a daughter.
She's a month old today. So,
what's her name?
Her name's Madeline. We're calling her Maddie for short.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so she was born August 6th.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Tom. It's our first child, so we're new to it.
Oh, there's so many wonderful things that come out of it. It's when they start talking that everything goes to hell.
Yeah, so we have some time there. We're enjoying the time where
it now.
She's just a baby.
So we were down at Jazz in the City, Syracuse Community Health is a sponsor of that, and I popped down. Joe was there with his bride, and she was oversized. Is that okay to say?
Ready to have a baby.
Goodness, I wouldn't.
No.
you. Now you know her too, so she can track you down.
That is fine. And she was just radiant.
Yeah.
There you go. That's more what we're going for.
In an oversized way. She was radiant.
She was.
And I dragged them aside, Tom. I said, I need to take, I said, trust me. I know you're doing 3. I want to take your picture. You'll thank me later. And they kind of looked at her stomach and kind of, they were a goofy smile. And then what happened?
She went into labor the next day. So that's the last known photo of her pregnancy. So,
fabulous.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
we appreciate that you took that picture. Yeah. It was good to see you. That event's a blast. We had close to 1,000 people show up this year. So it's a free jazz jazz concert we host down on the south side, and every year it gets bigger and bigger, and we love doing it. It's my favorite thing that we do all year.
Who do you put that together with in concert with whom?
CMY Jazz.
Oh, is that Larry Luttinger?
Yep, Larry. Yep, Larry and Steve Becker put the concert together. The Blacklights perform. They had some serious style. They had these purple, sparkly blazers that Steve said I couldn't pull off. But I don't believe him. I'm going to try it. So, but they did put on a good show.
They were outstanding. I was listening to them.
They're good. Yeah.
Joe, are you the official owner of all of Duncan Bright now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's something else.
Yeah.
And you're a young man. You tell us your tell us your background a little bit. It's a family business, generational. But are you the third generation, fourth, fifth?
So I'm the fourth generation.
Okay.
We've been around 96 years now.
Goodness
so,
gracious.
I bought the business from my dad in 2020 after a couple of years working underneath him. And then last year, 2022, we opened that store in Clay. So
that's beautiful.
So my dad retired in 2020. I've hired him back 3 times. So it can't get any more family business than that. We have family members coming in and out. My brother helps us out on the real estate side of things because that's what he does for a living. So we've been around a long time, and I've got a great team that keeps us successful.
Well, you're so down to earth, and the stories that I would hear from other people who are older than me, even would say that they've done business with your dad, and they don't go anywhere else. They don't even check anywhere.
I'm so lucky that's the case.
Yes.
I get that every day in the store. People say my parents shopped here, I shop here. It's a generational thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't do much to deserve that except keep the doors open. So.
Well, and talking about down to earth, I have him on a text just because we've connected with the show and everything. And my wife was on vacation, and we have a new island in the kitchen. And I texted him. I said, "Hey, you got these chairs here," and I sent him pictures of ones we took pictures of.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
No, it's what I do for a living.
But this is that's what he does for a living. Yeah, and I said, "Hey, man, kid, do you have these in the store? Would I be able to get them?" And he got them all ready for me. And he said, "Boy, though, they look great." And boy, I went down, and your people were just like, "Hey, they're around back here." Pulled up the truck, done. It was a simple transaction, easy. You've always got something on sale. There's something for every price point in that store, and I can't emphasize enough. I wanted to just hang out in the store in Clay.
Let me just summarize this for listeners. Let me just summarize this for listeners. Something we don't experience very often here at the local show is Tom smiling. And there's actually a smile in his face, and it's not because he's picking on me. So that's about culture, right?
Yeah, it is. And all your people were so helpful,
Well, thanks, Tom. Thanks for continuing to shop with us.
Yeah.
If we don't make it easy for you to get furniture from us, what are we doing?
Right.
That's what we go in and do every day. So, it's the best part of my day is helping people furnish their homes.
Do you ever get worried or concerned? Because I thought of something when I was walking through the store, how beautiful it was and how much inventory you have. Do you ever think to yourself, my goodness, if something doesn't sell, I'm going to be stuck with all this inventory here?
You know what? You find out in our business, is you mark it down enough, it'll sell. You got it. It's like it costs money to throw it in the dumpster. So you'd rather a customer take it out.
Right.
So you just mark stuff down until it sells, and somebody's going to find a treasure in our clearance section.
But you
every
learn,
day.
and you have to buy stuff, and it's on a risk.
Yeah.
You're really buying. I think this is trending, and this should be popular.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're right, and then I imagine sometimes things don't work out, or COVID hits, or who knows what.
I'm thinking about you're bringing up trauma.
That's what we do here.
It's mostly canceled orders. We do a lot of custom business, and for whatever reason, somebody's circumstances change. They change their mind. We don't hold their feet to the fire and say you got to take this sectional. But right now, every day I walk in, there's a bright yellow sectional.
Oh goodness!
Somebody said I want a bright yellow sectional, and I walk past it every day. It's going to be perfect for somebody.
But you're still.
I haven't found them yet.
Well, we'll get somebody off this show to come over there and grab that. Hey, would you mind sticking around? I'd like to still talk with you.
Of course.
Steve, you can leave, but that's okay. More coming up with Joe Bright right here on the local show. Stick around. 570 WSYR.
Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You found it. It's The Local Show, and if we're here, that means you are too, and we really enjoy you being here. We've been talking with Joe Bright, a local business owner, which is what we do here. We talk to local business owners and champion them. He's the owner of Duncan Bright Furniture, both in the, what would you call it?
Syracuse.
It's not the valley.
Syracuse. South side of Syracuse.
Yeah, south side.
Exit 17.
And then the north side, which is now, the Great Northern Mall.
And he's the proud owner of a yellow sectional, just to carry over from the last set. So I'm guessing there's an opportunity. So if you love yellow,
it's perfect for someone. That person is out there. I know.
So if they walk into, is it Great Northern or is it?
It's at Great Northern.
So you're gonna and I imagine it stands out.
It does. You cannot miss it. It catches my eye every time.
And what goes with a yellow?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Somebody's got a yellow room with the yellow walls.
Is it retro? Is it like retro looking?
The style isn't, but it looks like it's from the 70s because of the color. So a little mid-century modern is what we'd.
Do you have any other furniture there?
I have so much, but somehow we're only talking about this one piece.
Yeah, right. I was going to ask you about the financing. Do you provide financing as well?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep. We do no interest financing still. So interest rates have gone up, and a lot of car dealerships or other retailers that offer no interest financing now do special interest, special financing with interest. But we've stuck to the no interest financing. It's a great deal. It's a better deal every day that interest rates go up. So
do you need people to sell for you?
We do actually. Yeah, we're always hiring interior designers.
Okay.
Can't get enough of them. We used to recruit out of Casanova College. They had the best interior design program in the state, I think. And as we know, that's no longer a program. So we're always hiring interior designers.
So is that because yours don't stay?
Nope. It's because I just can't get enough of them. Half my staff are salespeople and half are interior designers. And we ask about people staying. I've got 6 interior designers that have been with us over 30 years. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah, they don't leave. It's just we're growing. We opened another store last year.
Do you get on the floor yourself anymore, or are you too busy running the company?
Definitely. That's the best part of my job.
So you really like to do that?
I try to get up and ignore my paperwork as much as possible. Go talk to customers. Yeah, that's way more fun.
So when you do that and they're like, we're not sure, we're going to think about it, and they leave, does the other sales folks like, couldn't close that one, Joe? I mean, there must be a little fun there.
It's never happened.
He knows what to say. Make you feel right at home.
So you're a Parade of Homes thing, right? What's going on with that?
Yep. We partner every year with Mark Antony Home. Yeah. They built a house this year, and we furnish it. So we love to do it. Our designers love to do it. We furnish a whole house. It's kind of our showcase for us as it is for the home. And personally, I love attending the Parade of Homes. It's these beautiful homes.
It is great. Where's it going to be this year?
It's in Radisson.
Oh, it's at Radisson.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I haven't been to Radisson. That was my first apartment was in Radisson.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were the only ones who took dogs, and we had a little Cocker Spaniel.
Okay.
So,
nice.
we lived there for a while.
Yeah, there's bass in those ponds up there.
I'm sure, yes, there are.
Can you fish them? I feel like they would not allow
I don't know that you can fish them, but I have caught them.
Okay, all right.
You got to live there.
So I'm not 100%. Yeah, the Parade Home. So you go down River Road, it's like down that side, not the front entrance.
Okay, I haven't gone yet, but
right.
our designers have been there. I plan to go during the parade, actually, which is in 1 week.
How do the designers contribute to the process? Because do people other than me come in with a blank look on their face?
All the time. I mean, most people don't have an interior design background, so the reason we recruit interior designers is they can make 3D renderings of your room. I just did it for the home we bought. For every room, we send pictures to an interior designer with dimensions. She makes a 3D rendering, and we'll drop our sectionals or our dining room furniture in, so you can see how it would look before you buy.
Is that a free service?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yep. So
do you have to buy furniture? Probably helps.
So it's free with purchase. If you want just the package, we will sell a package. They're $75.
That's nothing. I mean, in the scheme of things.
Yeah. It's $75. You get a 3D rendering of your space. So
No, when we had an office, one of our other offices, we tried to draw out some renderings. It's hard in 2D to go, how much space will that be and how does it look? And I know my wife cares a lot more about the way things look interiorly than I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not uncommon in relationships.
No.
So
obviously, she doesn't have discriminating taste.
Yeah.
Just look at him.
So
it may be in her home, with her furniture, she does.
So does when they walk into the restaurant? How about that?
Very
I'm
nice.
hungry. When
He
they
doesn't
walk
have a
into the
restaurant.
store, the lady kind of leads more often than not.
I would say women are the primary decision makers for most furniture purchases. Yeah. That's they're calling the shots. And
so trend wise, we live in a world where we're TikToking and trending on Etsy and all that stuff. Yeah. So what's new and exciting for coming into 2024?
Sure. So a couple of different things that are trending in our market. So. Amish is not a new concept. Amish built bedroom and dining furniture,
right?
But that beautiful solid wood furniture with some contemporary designs is new. They used to make traditional looks, mission looks really well.
Yeah.
Now we've got them putting brass hardware on things, on bedroom furniture, gray finishes that you wouldn't normally see from the Amish. So that has been really successful for us. Power reclining. People think about the recliner. They think about take the lever. I'm reclined, I'm not. Now you've got a button on the side. You can do power reclining with USB ports, wireless phone chargers all plugged into the chair. And then with mattresses, it's all about adjustable bases. My wife, when she was pregnant, every night slept reclined up in her adjustable base, which sits under the mattress and allows you to recline.
That's wonderful.
There's a ton of furniture options out there.
Yeah.
So feel free to be self-serving. Why would someone go to Duncan Bright? I mean, seriously, there's every other radio commercial, TV commercial, direct mail thing is furniture. Okay. Is it kind of the same stuff?
And you're competing with all the online people.
There we go,
the
Tom.
Wayfarers and all that.
It feels overwhelming.
Yeah, well, the number one reason is selection. We're New York State's largest furniture stores. I've spent a lot of time, energy, and money acquiring the largest spaces you can find. So both of our showrooms are 90,000 square feet. So I know on an e-commerce site you can see unlimited options, but you can't touch and feel those items. And you know what happens most often when you buy online from primarily e-commerce is a lot of times you get furniture that's smaller in scale than you think. Because it has to get through FedEx or get to you somehow, and the smaller it is, the easier it is to ship. So selection is number one. Second is we're the most aggressive on price on furniture. So if I just think if somebody sees the same thing at our place and the same thing at somebody else's store, I don't care that we're local or for any other reason. If it's me, I'm going to choose the place that's cheaper.
That's a fair question. That's fair.
Second is price, and then there's the local tradition.
And the design element you mentioned earlier seems like that would be a big part.
Yeah. Yep. So we've got a lot of customers that come in. I just bought a house. It's a little bit overwhelming for them, and we've got interior designers on staff. A lot of the stores there's only one other store in the area that would have designers on staff, and we offer price points that are a lot more reasonable than they do.
And I noticed when I lollygag through your store that people don't pounce on me, and some other places I've been, they pounce.
Yeah, like a used car dealership.
Yeah,
we don't do that because people hate it.
Yeah, right.
It just makes the customer want to tell you to go away.
We love having you in the community, and thank you and your family for being around for so many years. That's Joe Bright, the young Bright man, owner of Duncan Bright Furniture, both on Salina Street and up there at the Great Northern Mall, which is going to be great something else.
Mall. I'm going to,
Can't wait for them to get started and to see what Guy Hart does.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Joe. You have a great rest of the day, okay?
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Steve. Enjoy your lunch.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to wrap things up, Steve, and I got to get on up to that gig up there. So going to the Salmon River tailwater. The local show is brought to you every single week right here on 570 WSYR, Saturday mornings from 11 to 1, and then again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. Listen together with a friend. It's more fun that way. Until next week, get down to business and keep doing business locally. Tell your friends about the local show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM, the iHeart Radio app, and on YouTube at Zoey Advertising 3809.